I've never beaten Minecraft. In all the years that I've played, I've never once killed the dragon, either because I was too scared or other players had beaten me to it. But that's all going to change today. So I started a new world and started looking for anything that could help me get to the nether. Okay, so we need to find a village or a structure. After gathering a few basic materials, I started running around looking for structures. And luckily for me, not too far from spawn was a ruined nether portal, a place where I could find iron and obsidian. But the only thing I really found in that chest was a bunch of iron. And so I continued looking for structures, but little did I know that I was right next to one. Okay, so at this village, I saw a piece of stone, and under it there was a lava pool, so we can use that to make a nether portal after we kill the iron golem. I then crafted myself a chest to store my items and started killing the golem. And including the iron I found in the room portal chest, I came out to a total of 8 ingots. So I crafted myself a bucket and started working on the nether portal. And once I finished, I had a portal all ready to go to the nether. So after gathering a few more materials, I went to the nether to trade with piglins for ender pearl. But before I could do any trading, the first thing I had to do was escape the nether spawn. And after a few unfortunate scenarios, and mostly thanks to my golden helmet, I was able to escape the spawn and start looking for a bastion. But after traveling a few hundred blocks, I was finally able to find my bastion. And so I headed in to start looting. And since bastions are so stacked, I can use the gold to trade with the piglins for ender pearls. And after exploring the bastion for a little bit, I realized just how dangerous it could be. Anyways, after that close call, I continued looting the bastion for gold and ender pearls. And after trading for a little bit, I had a bunch of gear, but still no ender pearls. Well, I had a bunch of gear, until I decided to jump in a pit of lava and lose all my stuff. So after that incident, I had to resort to killing endermen for ender pearls, and once I had enough, I could start looking for a fortress. Once I had collected all the ender pearls I needed, the next step was to go to find another fortress and loot them for blaze rods. Alright, let's go. So, the goal for now is to go find another fortress and also get some gear while we're at it. It's going to be kind of hard to find because it's usually in an open spot, meaning there's going to be lots of lava. And I now have no actual gear, so we'll see how this goes. We'll make an axe, a pickaxe. One of my strats is just to place blocks as I go so I can easily find my way back. After looking around for a little bit longer, I decided to start bridging around and looking for another fortress. And it shouldn't take that long to find another fortress, right? So unfortunately for me, I had been searching for hours and I was going crazy. I had searched all over the nether and still had found no nether fortress. After searching for so long, I was ready to give up, but I didn't. I decided to keep looking for hours and hours until I found one. And after a couple more hours, I finally found this. So after collecting some gear, I headed in to start getting blaze rods. Alright, we found the way in. Watch out for these guys. Alright, dropped one. There's the other guy. This is kind of dangerous, so I just gotta watch out for these. Alright. Staircase. Where's the blaze? I don't really know how to find these. Okay, here we go. Fire is up. Oh, there's a pigman. I got one. Nice. Two. Yo, 2 for 2 blaze rods. Let's go. Oh, my keyboard is selling. Bro, what is this? After collecting a few more blaze rods for Eyes of Ender, I could finally start looking for the stronghold. And finally, I was able to find the stronghold and look for the portal room. And once I had found the end portal room, I started filling in the eye. And with my newly acquired iron gear, I knew I was ready to fight the dragon. So I started bridging over to the main end island to take out the crystal. But little did I know that things were not going to go as expected. And it just kept getting worse and worse. But even after those failed attempts, I knew I couldn't give up. I had worked so hard to get here, and I wasn't just gonna give up. So I locked in and headed back into the end.